But Rick, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said earlier about that?
Say it again.
What I said earlier? No.
I don't remember. You said many things. I heard a lot of things. I don't know what you're referring to.
So you wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to tell you what I said. I'm going to tell you what I said, right? I said, you know what? Okay. I said, yeah, you have to listen. I said, you know what? You can have that. I'm going to just give that to you. I'm not even going to debate that shit. Okay.
That's
what I said about a half an hour ago.
It's okay.
Like, I don't care. Like, right? It means nothing because it doesn't take away. Hold on. It doesn't take away from the fact that Black Americans' contribution to the modern civilization is where we're at today because of our inventions. It doesn't take away from the 50,000 patents that are known. It doesn't take away from the millions more that have been stolen from us, right? But it's not about. Here's what I'm going to humble you at. It's not even about black and white. In this. Yeah, but hold on a second, dog. I'm gonna get out the way. Creed. Yeah, I'm gonna get out the way, Creed. I'm gonna let you cook. But here's the thing: the overall situation I'm really getting at. See, I like pissing some of you guys off because I know there's an inferior, insecure complex that creates white supremacy and racism. And I get entertainment from it. I really, truly do, right? And I love triggering you guys. But more importantly, because I have a very mixed and diverse family that is white, Latino, Black, and I am a Black American Negro, right? So that being the case, I really am for the human advancement, right? What's holding us up is this race issue. And this race issue is a white issue. It's something that you guys invented, and you have to deal with it. What Black people have to do also is heal from it. I'm in the business of healing my people. Oh, no, yes, you can after I'm done. After I'm done, you can. I am in the business of healing my people from it, and my people just isn't limited to skin color. What I am doing by way of telling you guys the truth is humbling you to your humanness. There's nothing superior about your position, because if I unpack European history, it is very grotesque. It is very diabolical and fucked up. And it can be just as fucked up as African history could be, just as Chinese history could be, as Asian history could be, just as human history actually fucking is. So the only thing I'm really doing outside of having the entertainment of pissing people like Brad off and other motherfucking racists on the stage, I love that. I do. I may call me immature or anything, but I love getting you guys so riled the fuck up. Because what thing's going to happen is two things for sure. There's enough information online that your children are going to access that they're going to be very humbled by it now. And they're going to be pissed off of the comments and the rhetoric and the recordings that they're going to hear from their immediate parents and their ancestors as they start to delineate from wanting to even be whites or even marry within their own fucking space. You guys are breeding yourself out. White supremacy is on a self-destructive course of no return, right? And what will be remembered of you in history, I'm landing it right here. What will be remembered of you is nothing nice. It's going to be everything that you're going to have to defend in the future and make sense of. You have to reconcile that.
Woo. Okay, real quick. I would like to respond if possible. I respect your opinion. I absolutely don't agree with that. And actually, I would like to really correct you on one thing that you just said. You said that this division thing.
Yeah, and I'm like just now in that arena of like dipping my toes just barely into the water, talking with people, but I'm going to stick to my commitment. This is our last year of high school. We don't have very long to go.
I'm going to play for you guys. It's a tribute for all the strong women. Give me a second. There you go.
Okay.
We need more strong women on Clubhouse, like you guys all.
Puta madre. broadcast everything and all.
That's what you do.
But most of them are dead. They got killed.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna show that.
The thing of it is, my husband and I, we had those conversations, and he knew the kind of person that I was, and I knew the kind of person that he was, and we both agreed that we wanted each other to move on and find someone else. And so that's always been my plan. Priorities, I needed to make sure she was okay. I needed to make sure I was a good example of handling the grief in a healthy way and making sure that she did. So, yeah, that's kind of where I've been. And, I feel like grief I've made this analogy a couple times. People are probably tired of hearing it, but this is kind of how I feel about, like, the grief with him. When he died, it was like walking a tightrope, and you've never walked a tightrope before. You fall a lot, and sometimes they're really big falls that hurt, and sometimes they're little tiny falls that are more like stumbles. But you just keep walking that tightrope, and over time, you get better and better at walking the tightrope. You still fall, and sometimes they're still big falls, and more often than not, they're little stumbles, but they get fewer and farther between. And that's kind of what my experience has been like. If I have a bad day, I just let myself have a bad day. And then the next morning I wake up and I say, okay, you had your bad day. Now fake it till you make it. And somewhere along the way, you quit faking it and you're actually feeling it again,
Feeling that mojo, positive vibration,
that's really
coming
understandable.
up my
Sometimes you
kundalini
force yourself because
spine.
your brain knows how to function and how it should be, but how it is really different from how it should be. Like, you try to force yourself to think your emotions, and you do after a while, but it's really nice that you have reached that stage that you can feel the feeling and not thinking. It's really nice. And
Yeah.
I wish for more progress for you, and also blessing from God for all your family.
It's not true. It's a very small percentage of Americans.
Yeah, actually, thank you for sharing your story. It's actually, I love it here. Like, I'm happy that I joined Clubhouse. So people like me for their lives, and they're the real people, real deal. So thank you for that.
Absolutely. And Mary, I'm going to send you a back channel to a house that you can join. It's a private house where we usually have coffee and everything every morning. That way, when you do pop on, if you want a safe place to come, you'll have a place to go.
Thank you very much. That's nice. Thanks.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about weirdos sitting in the audience under anonymous, streaming the room to YouTube.
Correct. Very correct.
If you can say it is not true. Free beer tomorrow, everybody. It's a safe space.
Well, on that note, happy Tuesday to the room, happy Tuesday to the space. And I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Serendipity, thanks for that share. And I just wanted to add, because you said something that I could relate to. My mom was the same way after my father died. She sold our family home, and we grew up in that house. That was her first home, and she was in her early 20s. And my parents were married over 30 years. And when he died, she was like, I don't want to be here. So she sold the house. So I get it.
Yeah. That was probably the one extreme thing that I did, was just get rid of everything that we owned. It was just like, goodbye. But I was mostly well behaved after that. I had a good example too, like helping my sister through her own tragedy, I think, in some weird sort of way, prepared me for dealing with my own. All right. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Yeah, baby, you need to stick something about Israel or Palestine's in that title to get people to come back in your room.